All right, she graduated from the U.S. Naval Academy and Stanford, and she flies the FA-18 Hornet. But Petaluma's Nicole Mann had even higher ambitions than that. They took her all the way into space in a mission that shattered a glass ceiling. And tonight, she told our Betty Yu what she wants to do next and what she wants the next generation to know.
Well, it's a very small one because space is limited on the International Space Station.
And here we come through. First one through the hatch is going to be Nicole Mann, commander of Dragon, and now the first Native American woman.
Nicole Mann returned to Earth earlier this year after spending 6 months aboard the International Space Station.
You need to work out about 2 hours a day, which is so important because if you didn't, you would lose your muscle mass.
As the first Native American woman in space, she told a crowd in her hometown of Petaluma she wants to inspire others to take the small steps that lead to giant leaps.
I think there's a great responsibility that comes with that, and it goes back to communicating with the younger generation, and especially young Indigenous women and kids throughout the world that unfortunately maybe they live in an area where they don't realize that we have astronauts living in space continuously for over 23 years. So honored just to be a part of it.
Nicole conducted hundreds of experiments, including cardiovascular health tests and technology demonstrations alongside her crew.
The food is mainly thermal stabilized food like a military MRE and also free.
She entertained the crowd with stories about everyday life.
How young were you when you had this dream as a girl growing up in Petaluma?
For me, it wasn't until later on in life. So I was interested in math and science and space as a kid, but I had never met an astronaut.
There were many young people in the audience who did get to meet an astronaut, including 15-year-old sophomore Emily Benzik.
It's really impressive that she was able to go off and do this, and it gives me hope that maybe I can go off and do something really important as well. I'm interested in engineering fields and space and things like that.
Nicole said she was able to overcome any self-doubt or barriers along the way with the support of her family that lives in the Petaluma Rohnert Park area. Nicole's father was in attendance.
Just being there and supporting her, it wasn't really anything I did. It's just being a sounding board.
Did you think that this would be what your daughter would become?
Well, it's funny that her mother told her when she was pretty young, she said, someday you'll be famous. So I don't know.
Nicole lives in Houston, where she trains. She said she would love to return to the International Space Station in a few years, or even the moon as part of NASA's Artemis mission. If you're curious about what she missed the most while she was in space,
you can't smell the ocean, you can't smell the breeze, you can't smell your food. You can if you put it very close to your nose. So I missed smells, and I missed the wind, feeling the wind on your face.
October 5th will mark the one-year anniversary of Nicole's historic launch. By the way, 2023 also marks 50 years of women flying in the Navy.